I wanted to just kind of show you guys what's going on. There's a lot of changes that are happening almost every day at this point over on Drafters, guys. We're doing a lot of season-long props. Wanted to go over a couple of the props that I do enjoy and that I do like so far on Drafters. Again, guys, if you're new on Drafters, you want to use code BayouBingo. It's going to match you dollar for dollar for everything that you actually get, up to $100 for your first deposit. Make sure you guys use code BayouBingo. Is going to help you out absolutely tremendously, guys. So a couple of these props I want to talk about that I actually like quite a bit. Aaron Rodgers 3,200 I think is a great season-long pass, and he's captured that every single season pretty much that he's been, except for 2 seasons. And those 2 seasons he was down in injury, so I think that's a phenomenal play to do. Anthony Richardson I think just came out. He's at 650 season-long rushing yards. If you believe A, he can't stay healthy, or B, that Daniel Jones is going to take over the quarterback position, this is an under bet all day. I've been betting a little bit of that under as well. Some that I'm liking. This was at 18.5 passing touchdowns. I like the under at 18.5. I'm not really touching it too much at 17.5, but I will go the under for 3,150. I bet some under for Bryce Young at 3,150. Bumblebee, I see you. Caleb Williams 3,550. He almost hit that prop last year, and in a sophomore season I look for Caleb Williams to take a little bit of a jump. He should easily be able to hit this season prop as well. I've been betting a lot of the 3,800 for Dak Prescott. I see him going over 4,000 yards passing the season, especially now that they added not Kenny, but George Pickens. Almost said Kenny Pickett. Oh my goodness. So I definitely see that. What's some other ones that I really like? This one jumped up to 3,900. It was at 3,850. I still think Jared Goff hits 4,000 yards, but I'm going to see if this jumps back down to 3,850. His prop went up, I think, by like 50 yards. This one right here, Josh Allen, 475 season-long rushing yards. I really enjoy that one as well. I think that's a good prop bet to grab. I almost max bet on that. You can max a bet of $500 per player per prop, I should say. How about max that one out already? Kyler Murray, 475 season-long rushing yards. I think that's a good solid prop as well to do the over on that. I do really like the 750 season-long rushing yards for Lamar Jackson. He can smash that. Bryce Young about to pass for 4,500. Book it. Bro, Thad, are you kidding me, bro? I don't know, man. I don't know. Possibly. I just don't see it, bro. 3,750 Matthew Stafford. I love this. I think that's going to be an easy prop. But, dude, this right here, this one was at 3,400 forever. I maxed that $500 out. And this one just switched to 3,350. I'm going to max this out as well. I think this guy easily gets 3,500 to 3,700 yards passing this season easily. I think this is a smash prop right here. I also like the Patrick Mahomes 40-50 season-long passing yards. I think that's a really good option as well, too. Just again, I'm just going over some of these props for us. That's it for the quarterback position. I don't mind Aaron Jones if you want to take a risk of saying he's still going to be the man there. I still like the 775. This right here is almost a misprint in my opinion. This was at 850. It dropped to 750. I don't know why. Alvin Kamara is the main pot. He's a not possibly, definitely, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know, brother. We're going to have to find out, though. 750, I think that's a steal. He's guaranteed, in my opinion, to get 750, man. I booked the over there. Austin Eckler just came out, but I'm not going to touch that so far. Breece Hall was at 950. I was betting the under on Breece Hall at 950. At 925, I'm kind of hanging tight. I'm not really going to bet the under on that because he probably gets close to about 850, 900 yards, in my opinion. I don't think he hits the 1,000. Brian Robinson, this was at 750. I was betting the over at 750. I'm leaving it alone at 775, and if it goes back down to 750, I'll start betting some Brian Robinson as well. Scatteroo just came out, his prop. Chase Brown, I do like the over on 875. I think he eclipses 1,000 yards. Christian McCaffrey was at 975. He dropped to 950. I still think that's going to be a decent bet. I think as long as Christian McCaffrey stays healthy, he's one of the best running backs in the league. I think that's a solid choice if you ask me. Lady Bannon, have an amazing one. Appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Devon A-Chain, he was at 925. He dropped to 875. So a little bit better of a discount here. I think he opened up at 825, I believe. So still a little up from the actual opening bid. Another steal. I think 1050 for Jahmyr Gibbs is an absolute steal. You got to smash that. I'm going to probably max bet for Jahmyr Gibbs as well. Let's scroll down. Other things. Jaden Blue did come alive. And then look, one of these props are not going to hit. 600 yards for Javonte Williams, 550 for Jaden Blue. Don't really know. They're even rumored of having, you know, maybe even Najee Harris there, but we'll have to see. Jaden Blue's actually looking pretty good. Jalen Warren was at 550. He upgraded to 600. If anything, I'd probably bet the under, but I'm leaving this prop alone. I do like this with the addition, of what's his name, Nick Chubb. Man, my brain went crazy. He dropped to 875. I don't think Nick Chubb's going to take much of a workload away from Joe Mixon. I think that's definitely a smash on the over there. 1050, I do like this for Josh Jacobs. Pretty good season-long rushing yards. That's a good prop to smash. Caleb Johnson, if he gets any kind of workload of Najee Harris, which is kind of rumored to be more than a workload than what Najee Harris had, 800 season-long rushing yards is actually a pretty good prop to do the over there. Kareem Hunt staying away from. 850, I just stay away from Kenneth Walker. I think Kyron Williams, if anything, I'd bet the over here for 1,000. I think Kyron could definitely get that. Najee Harris was at 525 and jumped up 75 yards up to 600 season-long rushing yards. Again, I'm probably going to stay away from this. I bet a lot of it when it was at 525. If this drops again below 600, I would definitely smash that. Marion Hampton, I think that he's not going to get 800 yards. I think this is going to be Najee Harris's team. We'll have to wait and see. Quinshon Judkins was at 625, jumped up to 675. Again, I'm probably staying away from this. I was betting a lot of the over on 625. 675, I don't mind you betting the over. I think he's going to get a big workload there, but I'm staying away from this as of right now. RJ Harvey, I'm not touching it. Stevenson, not touching it. Saquon Barkley, if anything, I'd bet the under in 1450. It's going to be hard to repeat what he did, but then again, it is Saquon Barkley, and he's able to do whatever he wants at this point. Tank Bigsby, his prop did come out 675.5 season-long rushing yards. If he's utilized the same way that he is of last season, I think he's going to easily be able to hit that. But I think that Travis Etienne, sorry, he's at 575. I think he is going to have a resurgence season, which means he is going to be knocked down. So I would bet the under 675 for Tank Bigsby. I'd bet the over for 575 for Travis Etienne. I like Tony Pollard to get another 1,000 yard season. He's had a 1,000 rushing yards in the past couple seasons. Even though they said they want to get Tajay Spears more involved, I see Tony Pollard being the man there and clearing over 875. So I'd go the over there. Travion Henderson, he jumped up. I think he was at 725 or so. I think now he's up to 750, I believe, or he was at 625. He was at something. He made a pretty big jump to 750. I'm probably staying away from this. I ain't lying to you. They're splitting that San Diego backfield. Hampton to the moon, possibly. That's what most people think. Most people think that for sure. I think it's going to be the situation where you've seen Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet, and people are like, oh my God, Zach Charbonnet's coming to town. It's crushing Kenneth Walker's value. Well, it didn't happen, and I think it's the same is going to happen there. Tajay Spears 550 again. They said they wanted to get him a little bit more involved in the offense. He could easily hit this 550 mark. We'll have to wait and see what he does. I'm leaving that alone though. Tyler Algier just doesn't get enough recognition. 550. Tyrone Trace can easily get the 825, but again, how much workload is Cam Scatterbo going to be? We don't really know. We don't know. We just don't know. We don't know how that is going to be. Have no idea. That he could possibly hit it. Willie, what's good? Disco Ray, what's up, brother? All is well. Yo, Jerry Bagshaw, how you doing, guys? Oh, Disco's coming through. Appreciate you guys smashing. Man. Hampton is way better than Charbonnet. Oh, I agree. He's way better than Charbonnet. 100% better than Charbonnet. I'm not saying he's not better. I'm just saying I believe that situation is going to be close to the same. I really do. What's good, Chef? How you doing, baby? I believe that's, I believe that is similar. I just think that's what the situation is going to happen. Hope you guys are doing well, guys. We're about to jump into some weekly winners. I'm just going over some of these prop bets on drafters real quick. AJ Brown 1150. I do like him going over the season-long prop. Been too long, my friend. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, man. I got you. I stream almost every single day now, Chef, but I stream on Kick. Guys. I think I could do this. Social. I think that should pop in my maybe not. That might pop in my link to Kick, guys. I'm not sure if it does or not. Who knows? AJ smashes the 750. Yeah. There's my Kick link, guys. If you guys have Kick and you guys want to give me a follow on Kick, I would really appreciate that. I don't know what that is. I'll give it a shot. Kick is fun. Kick is just another streaming site that people go to. I'm streaming over on Kick right now too. So it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. So if you guys want to give me a follow, I would really appreciate it. It helps me out a ton over there. Trying to get monetized over there as well, which I mean, I can get subs and stuff over there, but I want to get partner over there. So 600 for Adam Thielen, staying away from that. I'm staying away from Amon-Ra. Brian Thomas Jr., this is one of these guys. I like both of his props. I think he gets over 1,200 yards receiving. He's definitely going to clear 7 touchdowns for the season. Like the over on both of those. Calvin Ridley, I do believe he goes over 1,000 yards receiving as well. He's going to smash that, I believe. Cedric Tillman, too risky. He has the ability to get over 650, but I'm staying away from it with that, not knowing who even the quarterback's going to be in Cleveland. Cool, bro. I'll help you out. Appreciate that, man. Staying away from these props. Chris Godwin was at 725, went up to 750. I haven't bet on it since then. I think he can easily get 750 though. One of these guys, here's 1,000 yards from DJ Moore. I think that is a great play. I think he's easily gonna get 1,000 yards this year. I think Caleb Williams might hyper target DJ Moore quite a bit to help him reach that milestone. 950 receiving yards for DK Metcalf. I really like that. I think Aaron Rodgers can help him get to being a 1,000-yard receiver this season, so I'm rocking that out as well. I think that's chef's kiss right there. That's great. That's good. Devontae Adams, 950.5. I think he easily gets 1,000 yards receiving this year. I think he's a talented wide receiver. He's done it with multiple quarterbacks getting over 1,000 yards receiving, so I think it's going to be no different with Matthew Stafford going over there slinging the football as well. So that should be rocking and rolling. Who else? Drake London at 1075. I think that's going to be a pretty good prop for you to do the over. Garrett Wilson, this is a absolute smash. Set it and forget it. Bayou Bingo flavor of the week, if you want to call it. 925. There's no way Garrett Wilson doesn't get 1,000 yards receiving. He's done it with every crappy quarterback you can think of. Now he gets his college teammate in Justin Fields over there as the quarterback. He's going to get hyper targeted. It's going to happen. He's going to easily break this. Go get you some money. Go get you some money, man. Good kiss for those who you don't know. It got me married. Yo, there you go. There you go. Chef's kiss. George Pickens, 900 season-long receiving yards. Something that I'm kind of worried about. I think, if anything, I'd bet the under on this. We'll have to see how he fits within this offense. Who else? Jack Besh. I like the 650 over, but I really like the Jacoby Myers prop. 800 yards for Jacoby Myers. He's the #1 wide receiver for the Raiders. If you don't count Brock Bowers. I think he easily gets 800 yards receiving there. I don't mind Jameson Williams, 875. These are risky for me. Jaden Reed at 700. Love that, bro. Love it. Yo, Disco, I appreciate you, baby. Appreciate you, man. Hope you guys had great. I ended up catching the end of your stream. I got home a little late today. Gosh, it was a busy day at work, bro. But I ended up getting home, rocking and rolling, ended up catching the end of your stream. So appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Jalen Waddle can definitely get over 1,000 yards receiving. I don't mind that as well. But again, if you're betting real money and you're hinging on Tua Tagovailoa staying healthy and not having a concussion, that's a little bit scary. Oh, you caught me crashing out. I hope not. Bro, 925 receiving yards for Jerry Jeudy again. Cleveland, we don't know who the quarterback's going to be. If you tell me Joe Flacco is the person, then yeah, I like this. But, right now it's between Kenny Pickett and freaking Dylan Gabriel. Like, I'm not going to mess with this. I'm not doing it. Jordan Addison can easily get over 800. Josh Downs, I believe, can get over 700 if Daniel Jones is the quarterback. Justin Jefferson, I think he clears 1,250. I think that's an easy bet for you. I'm staying away from the Buffalo receivers. Khalil Shakir could get that, but if we see a step taken from Keon Coleman, then this is going to go down. So I just don't want to make a bet on this. I'm leaving these alone. Lad McConkey, I think he clears 1,025. I think that's an easy bet for him. Malik Neighbors, 1150. He can get 1,200 yards receiving. He just needs consistency at the quarterback. Dart. Is Dart going to be the quarterback there? And does he come out good? No, probably not. The start is going to have Russell Wilson. Can Russell Wilson sustain at this age a 1,200 yard receiver who's commanding the football? We're going to have to wait and see. Marvin Harrison, I think he reaches 1,000 yards receiving this year. The dude looks freaking jacked right now. He's been working out quite a bit. Can't forget how highly touted this guy was, and we know who his father was. I think he easily gets 1,000 yards. It's an easy prop over for me as well. Staying away from a lot of these guys. Mike Evans has had 1,000 yards receiving every year in his career. So if you want it, there's no way I'm betting the under for Mike Williams not to get 1,000 yards. But I'm not betting this crazy this year. This may be the year that Mike Evans falls off. You never know. So Nico Collins at 1,200 yards. I don't mind that. Puka Nacua, this one right here, I'm getting a lot of flack for. I think Puka Nacua is not going to have as good of a year that people are thinking. I really do think Devontae Adams is going to take a lot of his workload away from him. Yes, I think Puka Nacua is a great wide receiver. Yes, I think he's still going to get a lot of passing opportunity. He's going to get himself a lot of yards, but I'm not touching this prop. And if I did, I'd probably bet the under just on a hunch. Right, Rashee Rice, as long as he can stay out of trouble, stay healthy, he's easily eclipsing 1,000 yards receiving. Rashid Shaheed, I don't mind this 700 as well. Rashad Bateman, if he's going to really be the true number 2 wide receiver ahead of DeAndre Hopkins, he easily crushes this prop. I think Roma Dunze clears this as well. This is a egregious stat line to me. Stephon Diggs at 725 season-long receiving yards. He is the sole number 1 wide receiver there. Will be hyper-targeted by Drake May. Drake May knows the attitude of Stephon Diggs. He wants the football. I think this is an easy prop bet to do over 725. What else do we have here? Staying away from a lot of these guys. 975, again, if Tua stays healthy, he clears 1,000 yards receiving, but you know, how much money do you want to bet on Tua Tagovailoa not being in concussion protocol? Xavier Worthy, I would do the under 825.5. You got Hollywood Brown there. You got Rashee Rice. You've got Travis Kelce. I don't think Xavier Worthy even gets close to 825 this year. I would bet the under there. Staying away from a lot of these. The only one that I like is the over. Evan Ingram over 575 at tight end. I like Kyle Pitts over 525. Yeah, I know. I'm saying Kyle Pitts over 525. I like Mark Andrews over 575. I definitely like Sam Laporta over 675. One of my favorite bets of the season is Sam Laporta over 675. And my last one that I really like is over 675 for Travis Kelce as well. So guys, those are some of this, an overview of the prop bets, an updated of the prop bets. Guys, make sure you guys smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Really appreciate you guys. We're popping up so much videos at this point. Man, it's getting a little bit on the banana side, guys, but that's a lot for the drafts. Again, if you're new to drafts, make sure you guys hit code BayouBingo. It'll match you dollar for dollar for the first $100 that you see. I can't wait to see you guys on the next video. We'll see you guys next time.